Welcome to the Nonsense Gaming Podcast, the podcast where we chill and talk about gaming and nerd culture from the casual's perspective. We're happy to have you here as we have a very special end episode today. We're doing our winter one-shot. Woo! And we have a very special guest joining us tonight. Everybody please welcome Xander. Woo!
Hey everybody. Nice to be here.
Great to have you. So, Xander, do you want to just give us a quick rundown about your experience with D&D?
Sure. I know Kaylin. She plays in one of my games. I'm a DM mostly, I guess primarily. So this is going to be really exciting for me to actually play in a game. But my D&D experience goes back to when I was a little kid. I really liked reading the books, but I never really played as a kid. I never actually really played until about 2 years ago, but I got so deep into it that I'm running multiple campaigns, and it's been an amazing experience for me. So yeah, really happy to be part of what you guys are doing.
Yeah, Xander runs some really amazing games, so can recommend 100%.
Thank you.
Okay, so let's hop right in here. I will be the dungeon master for this evening, and then we have our lovely characters. Why don't we just go around before we start and kind of introduce what we're all about here? So, Uni, why don't you start us off?
Oh, okay. So I am a tiefling bard named Carol because I like to sing Christmas carols. And that's really all I have to say about myself for now. Oh, and I look like Christmas. I made myself look like snow, and I have red eyes and green hair.
Nice.
Yeah. I love it. It's just snow colored and then just red eyes, just like, ah.
Yeah, just out to murder things.
Okay, Xander, how about you?
I am playing a mouse folk druid named Dimitri. He wears a headband of intellect, which almost doubles his intelligence. So he's kind of a quirky little fellow, super short, and yeah, that's about it.
Nice. Roxy.
All right, I'll be playing a bard tiefling as well. We didn't plan this. My character is, in a nutshell, dashing, handsome, charming, dazzling, humble. It's Barmek the Vast.
Okay, wait, one more time. What was the name?
Barmek the Vast.
Okay, Barmek.
The Vast, yeah.
Wait.
I love it. And I heard you're a juggler. Was that?
Yes. That's basically his entire personality. He's a very good juggler, and that's what's important.
Awesome. Well, let's hop right into things. So, basically, where your characters are at, you have been traveling as a group to go to a giant winter festival in a valley that who knows where it is exactly. Because you guys, actually, let me just determine who has the map. Carol, you have the map.
Oh no.
Well, I guess true to the statement, you got a little lost, and you've been wandering around in this pretty confusing forest. Everything is white and snowy, and no matter where you seem to turn, it's just all snow, all kind of sparkly and dazzling all along. Plus, I can imagine Dimitri and Barmek, you got a little bit confused as you couldn't find Carol sometimes, just only when her eyes are open. But you have managed to find your way out of the forest, and you see in front of you this massive valley that is just covered in snow. Luckily, you all are prepared. You all have a bunch of winter gear on you, so you're not cold. And but you see this giant mountain ahead of you, and a plain or glacier just setting in front of you, and a bunch of snow ahead. And Carol, you look at the map, and you look and you find where the mountain is. And can I get a survival check?
Okay. Hold on. Survival. I got 16.
Okay, yeah. So you can see the mountain up ahead, and you're fairly confident that this one on this essentially sheet that you have is the correct mountain. And you see ahead of you that there's a few labels of like some hilly terrain. It doesn't look very far, maybe like a kilometer away or so. But you can see that there's 2 main paths to get to the village that you can get here. One takes you up and along the mountain, and one is going kind of, it looks like it's through. You're not exactly sure what that means, though.
All right. Hey guys, do you want to go up or do you want to go through the mountain?
Which one's faster?
Which one's faster? Can I tell which one looks faster?
Make an intelligence check, I guess.
Oh, all right. 6.
Honestly, it looked like it would be faster to maybe like double back through the forest where you got lost.
Okay. You guys, I think we should go back through the forest.
No. Carol, let me take a look at the map, please.
Okay, I'll hand it over to you once.
Yes. All right.
I'm very good with maps.
I just like, he's like about 1.5 feet tall. He like comes up and just like comes and like grabs the map from you. You're like probably super tall compared to him. He's like, let me just take a look.
Yeah.
I did well. We're going that way though. We shouldn't go backwards.
But like, why would we want to go like up or through a mountain?
To get to the party. Is this what we're doing?
We've been planning for ages. Come on. I need to get there.
I think it'd be faster to go through the forest.
The people need
But
to
we
see
just-
my act.
We just came from the forest.
You know, it was fun.
Oh,
But if
gonna
you
take
guys
all
say
day.
so.
We will never get there. Let's just choose a path.
Fine. Let's choose a path. We'll ask the big brain. The big brain will do it.
Do we?
Dimitri.
Are we traveling with like any like a cart or anything, or is it just us and our packs?
You guys have your packs, basically.
Okay.
You
All right.
would you have accommodation booked when you're at the festival, but you know, you're like, we can make this work. It's only a few days. We can go like with the one backpack. Be the nomads we are.
Through the snowy mountain.
Yes,
of course.
exactly.
We're prepared. He scratches his head a couple times. He pulls a berry out of his pocket and just munches on a berry, and he's like, "Oh, Barnack, are you juggling my berries again? I'm missing a few." Oh, shh.
Always
do
gotta
that.
practice.
I need those.
Barmek says as he eats a few berries.
Yeah, Dimitri wants to go through. That's what he comes down to.
You know what? If you think that it would be the fastest way, I think we should do it. I just want to go sing some Christmas carols.
As long as we're walking somewhere. Let's go, guys.
Okay, cool. Let me see. How big is how much does Dimitri weigh?
Like 28 pounds. He's really tiny. Yeah, he's super tiny.
Okay.
He's got a big heart.
Cool. So you guys can feel free to make your way forward. If I could just get like, are you walking shoulder to shoulder, or are you walking like? Is there a marching order? How would you guys be doing this?
Barmek's probably a little bit in front, just because he's impatient.
Wow.
It's Barmek, okay?
Cool.
Okay.
Cool.
And I think in this case he may actually be the tallest, which is
How
pretty
tall?
crazy because he's a tiefling. How tall are tieflings normally? Like 4 foot or something?
They're like human height, I think.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I thought they were small. So I thought tieflings were like little. Okay. Barmek is 4 foot, so maybe Barmek is
Oh, I'm 5'6". I'll go in the back so I can see everyone.
Cool. Okay, so Barmek, as you kind of step out and wade into the snow, something feels a little crazy, and I need a dex save.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Dex save is which dice?
D20,
20.
and then
I was always D20
Add your
and then I
dex.
add my thing.
Yeah.
Okay. So 12 plus 3, 15.
okay. So you kind of your foot plants on the floor, and you kind of whip forward, and you know you're a juggler. You're pretty, adept on your feet, but you do end up going into like a full right foot forward split as you slide your foot on the ice in front of you. And you kick up a lot of snow. All that you two see, Dimitri and Carol, is just a flurry of in this front as you're walking forward. Barmek, you look down and you are just on a bunch of ice. Like a bunch of ice, and it looks very dark underneath this ice. Dimitri, as you look down at the map, you realize what Carol did totally not see is that there is a lake.
There's a lake, yeah, I had that feeling. I won't break the ice. I don't know about you two, but
Hasn't broken so far. We could try to cut across.
He's very nervous, and he doesn't really know what to say.
Very nervous. Wait, okay, so there's a lake that's just ice in front of us.
You have found
standing on it.
you're on a lake.
We're just on it. All right, we're already on it. Okay.
I think Barmex can like put his ear against the ice and like knock it a bit to try to tell how thick it is. I don't know if he has the ability to do that though.
Okay. Yeah, make a survival check.
All right. With survival's constitution or?
There's a
there's a one. It's the
a
very
little
last one in the
Oh,
list.
it's wisdom. Okay, I got 5.
I mean, this thing's frozen all the way through. Clearly.
Guys, completely safe. Let's go.
We can just walk past.
Don't worry, Barmex got this.
We're fine. Are you okay, Dimitri?
Yeah.
Wait. How small are you? Can I carry you?
Oh yeah, well yes, I'm 28 pounds. I could, yeah. You could
Okay, you
stand
can
on your
come right
shoulders,
on my
probably.
shoulder.
Yeah.
Okay. I'll pick you up and we'll go across the ice.
Okay. Let me just do one thing here. Okay. So, yeah, you feel like a couple of spots where mostly you're concerned about just not falling over at this point. It's not that it feels that it's incredibly thin or anything, but Carol, you do kind of slip a few times. Barmek, are you kind of leading the way, or?
I'm trudging, but I'm also 4 feet tall, so you know, but they're probably gonna catch up pretty fast.
So you kind of barrel through. There's a couple of times where you're kind of sound, and you're not too sure. And then it comes to a point where I need one more dex save from Barmek. You're almost all the way across the lake. So
7.
yeah, your foot kind of goes, and you feel the ice just crack underneath you, and you now have one leg in the freezing cold water.
Help me! Help me!
I'll go try to. I'm gonna try to lift Marvin out.
I made a fool of myself.
I'm coming. Okay. I'll try to help.
Help!
Sure, strength check.
Can I help?
Yeah, absolutely. Roll that with advantage.
Beautiful. Oh, thank God. 17.
Cool, solid. Yeah, so with people, you all just kind of like rushing and grabbing shoulders and, slipping and falling on your butt, on yourself, as you're trying to lift Barmac out, you do get the leg free and kind of scramble up to the other side of the shore. A little bit like, oh. But you do see what looks to be the entrance to this area.
Oh.
Like the mountain?
Yep.
Nice. Cool. Did Barnett get hurt at all?
Yeah.
Other than bruise to the ego and maybe a bit cold.
I could have got up
Feeling
myself.
okay.
Thanks.
Okay.
Yep, so ahead, much to your surprise, this mountain, like normally mountains look a lot of stone, but you see a big glacial tunnel. And if you've ever seen like some of those pictures that a lot of northern photographers take where they're like in an ice fall or something, where it's just that beautiful turquoise-ish color with the hints of white, and it like bends into a darker kind of tunnel. This is what you see in front of you.
Well, it looks pretty.
It does. Does it feel? Can I roll like insight about it?
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Cool. All right.
Oh, I was just gonna go in. Oh,
Well, wait. I have a plan.
oh, you have a plan. Okay.
Oh well. Maybe not. 7.
Okay. Yeah. I mean, this looks very, very sturdy and very stable. The ice does not look like what you just went over, as though it comes in seasonally. This seems like it's been here for a couple hundred years.
Gotcha.
You kind of can look and you can see it's a funny little thing that you notice. There's a few kind of sparkles to the ice that you're not quite sure why they might be there, but it's almost as if someone, like when the ice was originally formed, put like a bunch of glitter powder in it.
Okay. This is where the party's at, guys.
We're at the party already? Oh my god.
It looks like a party in there. It's all sparkly.
It looks so beautiful. Let's
I
go
do
play
like
with the
a ball.
sparkles.
Before we go in, Barmac's gonna change his like pants because like they're wet from the water.
Yep.
He's just gonna put on his like juggler jester pants. So like those are they're the ones like the big foofies. You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
Like thin then like fluff up. Yeah. So you just put those on.
Just sort of wring out the other ones because they're already starting to crack from the ice. It's just forming because it's that cold.
Barmac, he likes his comforts, so.
Totally. Yeah, so do you guys want to go in, or do you want to keep looking at it, or what are we feeling?
I'm going in. I'm
Yeah,
gonna go
let's
play
go.
with the sparkles.
Yeah, let's go.
Carol, you're going right for the sparkles?
Yeah, I'm going to the sparkle.
Okay. Give me a perception check.
Oh, which one?
Perception.
A perception? Okay. Where is it? 13.
Cool. Yeah, so you go right up to the ice, put your nose against it a little bit, and you see like it's pretty dazzling. The shimmers never seem to actually be solid. Like they always seem to flicker in from where you look, as if it's a prism type of situation. You do see a few of what look like to be actual snowflakes just stuck, which doesn't really make sense for ice, because normally if ice forms, the snow's either stuck on top but never really in the middle. So
Yeah.
it looks really pretty.
I'll just be beautiful. I'll just be looking at the beautiful sparkles. I'm just happy following all the sparkles I see.
Yeah, I feel like it's pretty normal, I guess, too.
It's safe.
Cool.
Cool. So you walk along inside, and everything seems pretty, like we say, normal. And it's much lighter. You would expect, you're going into a mountain. It should get pretty dark pretty fast, but it seems as though the light that has been shining here has just bouncing through this ice as you guys walk through. So it's well lit the entire time. Anybody who wants to can make Arcana checks, and then anybody else can make perception checks if you do not want to do Arcana.
Okay.
I was gonna ask if I can cast a ritual spell, commune with nature.
Okay.
And so we're in a cave, right?
Yep.
So I have 300-foot range here, radius. So I instantly gain knowledge of up to 3 facts of my choice about any of the following subjects as they relate to the area.
Okay.
Terrain and bodies of water, prevalent plants, minerals, animals, and beings and stuff. So I want to know about the terrain and what's going on with that, and like the ice and all that stuff. And then like if there's anything like extra planar going on about this cave.
Okay. Cool. Yeah. So you kind of sit down in the middle of this tunnelish cave kind of thing, and you just kind of feel around the ice, kind of scratch it with your nails a little bit, trying to get a sense of everything that's going on. You tap on a bit and like hear the echo that it creates, and generally just doing what I would imagine a mouse would do in in a big ice cave.
Perfect.
Yeah, you can kind of get the sense as you're looking at the way this ice is formed that this used to be a huge ice fall from a waterfall that used to exist at the top of this big glacier that existed atop the mountain. However, as creatures moved in here, there were a few, they essentially did a bunch of digging in the mountain, and so the water has now changed position to no longer flow on the outside, but has been seeped into the rock itself, and has been slowly over a millennia kind of breaking the mountain in half. But as it was doing, as it eroding the mountain, as water does, there was a huge shift in temperatures, and everything in this area just kind of froze. And so the water is actually the only thing holding the rock of this mountain together, which makes it both very strong and very unstable at the same time. You know, if the water goes, everything goes. In terms of like extraplanar things, you do get a sense that there are a lot of beings that have existed here and moved in since the original time of, you know, people exploiting and mining the mountain. They had all since moved out when water froze and took over. The water took over the area of their big mining tunnels. But since then, you know, creatures of the forest have moved in here, and whatever resources they may have found have sort of adapted to live with things that's here. Does commune with nature allow you to gain any like magical insight?
I don't think so. It's pretty, no, the magical part is about the extraplanar beings and celestials and undead influence, but no straight up magic awareness.
Okay. Yeah, so, you know, this water, with water being like the source of most life itself, you get a feeling that there would be a lot of different kinds of beings here. In terms of the shifts and the change that this mountain has experienced throughout its life as it is, you get the sense there might be a few like elemental spirits here, as ice controls everything here. But anything that is winter loving may or may not be here, and you know, with light everywhere, nothing's hidden.
Awesome. Okay. Thank you. That's great. I relay that to the others, and you know, I kind of feel, You see, I think it's safe. As long as we don't, go around messing with anything too much. But I think we can pass through here pretty good. Just be careful. It's not the most stable under the ground here.
Music to my ears. I ate a big lunch. I'm not really ready for anything.
You ate my berries again.
Well, lunch and snacks are two separate things. Always have room for a snack.
Alright, well, if you think it's safe then, Dimitri, then I think we can keep going. I mean, I can always detect if there's magic here. If we want.
That will come in very handy, I'm sure.
Oh, okay, then I will do that. I will ritual cast detect magic.
Nice.
Yeah.
Cool. Okay, let me just while I look up the schools of magic real quick.
Okay.
What do you do when you cast your ritual, being a caroler?
I start singing. What's a good Christmas carol? Jingle bells.
Jingle bells.
I start ringing. Wait, what instrument do I have? I have an instrument. Hold on. I'ma start. I don't know which instrument I have. Start playing my harp. Start singing some jingle bells. That's what I'm gonna do.
Bartek can't help but juggle along to the singing.
Cool. Yeah, so you do get a sense that there is quite a bit of magic in here. Most of it feels illusionary, which is interesting. But that's the strongest sense that you get. Another thing is you're kind of singing jingle bells as you kind of rattle off, you hear in deeper within the tunnel, you hear like little what sound like echoes of what would be actual jingle bells further in the tunnel.
Oh.
Like actual bells are being jangled?
Yep.
Oh.
Oh. All right.
What did you do?
I'll relay that to them.
Illusionary?
Yes.
Reminds me of my first wife.
Oh. Damn. It'd be like that. I'm so sorry.
I'm sorry too.
I can be your second wife.
I didn't know that proposition was on the table. But I'm afraid you'd have to be me third.
Oh. You would also be my third husband.
What is love?
Alright. Well.
Also, I'm gonna do 15 general perception.
Oh, cool. Yeah, you are also starting to hear the little jingles further along in this cave.
Maybe some other performers.
Maybe.
Maybe
they also got lost.
we can make a nice merry band. Let's see if we can catch up to them.
Okay. Let's go.
I wanted to say Dimitri has an 18 passive perception.
Oh yeah, you'd be hearing the bells too. You notice that they don't last for very long. It's just more of a, like, not that sound obviously, but like it's like that interval, and then it stops. And then...
Are they pretty?
Yeah, they sound very attractive.
Is it like the music we're hearing?
The music that your companions sing? or the actual music out of
no, the actual music is too meta.
Right. A little bit.
It's pretty. Alright. Well, if we're pretty sure we're safe, let's get heading along, am I right?
Let's go.
Yeah, Dimitri is like ready to go.
Cool.
Like,
Beautiful.
eating some berries.
Hey, pass me some of those.
You've had enough today. It's I can't make that many.
Wait, you're making them?
Where do you think they come from? I'm not just picking berries off the tree.
No, I hadn't really given it much thought.
Yeah, he
Mouse berries just works together.
Yeah, Dimitri can create berries magically.
Oh, that's actually so cool.
Oh my god.
He's got a stash all the time. He's munching.
Wonderful. Yeah, so going along deeper in the cave, again, no change in the light. The jingling starts to fade slightly in and out. You never really know exactly where it's coming from. It never feels behind you, though. I'll get everybody to make one round of perception checks for me.
6.
Okay.
8.
13.
Cool. Yeah, so you notice as you walk through, there's one thing that catches your eye, Dimitri. You see what looks like a figure within the ice.
Is it like a human figure?
Looks
Or-
smaller than a human, but not tiny.
Is it like clear? I can see
Yep,
it, or is
you
it
can
like
see it.
blurry and stuff? Cool. Do I know what this creature is at all?
Yeah, it looks like a little gnome that's been trapped in the ice.
Oh no.
Oh. Well, guys, what do we?
wrong?
This is there's someone here.
Oh, what?
Yeah, but look, they don't. I can't tell if they don't look. I
Well,
don't know
bless
if
my heart.
Oh
They're
no.
frozen or dead. I can't really tell.
I mean, they're on a block of ice. You know.
They're within the wall, and
Bygones
that
be
wasn't clear.
Well, there seems to be lights underground, so I'm not quite sure what's going on here. They could be in any state.
I'm not sure, but they look kind of dead.
Does anybody have any fire? Pickaxe, maybe?
I don't think I do.
Well, we ought to not just leave him here. Also, he might have some money on him. Never forget about that.
We're gonna make plenty of money at the festival. We're not gonna go stealing.
I've had my eyes on a nice pair of juggling balls back at the city.
Well, then go ahead and
Gold-plated.
steal all that you want. You can take it. Stop taking my
Let me
berries.
see. Oh, I have something called fairy fire.
That's
It's a level 1
not
spell.
real fire.
Right, not gonna make
It's
real
not fire.
That's
You
not
like
gonna make-
yeah. It's not actual fire. Yeah.
Do any of you fools have fire?
If I like start scratching at this ice, is it like normal ice? Does it start like shaving off, or is it?
Yeah, it starts
Weird.
shaving off, for sure.
So we can. I mean, they've probably been down here for. We have no idea. So if it takes us, 10 minutes to get them out of this ice, we can probably just dig them out.
We can try. Yeah.
I've got
Yeah,
my
let's-
dagger.
Yeah, totally.
Yeah.
You spend the time slowly chipping away at this ice block, and you find you find him within the ice, and he is very dead. But you see that what you couldn't see before was he's pointing right behind you guys.
Who wants to look? I don't want to look.
I'll look.
I'm just gonna check his pockets
I'll
while they're
turn
looking.
back. I'll turn around.
Yeah. So I'll just do the pockets first. You find like one piece of gold.
Oof, more the merrier.
One ball.
Carol, you turn around. You don't see anything. But you do feel something. Does a 23 hit?
Yes, sir.
Yeah. So you feel along the back of your neck just a quick little prick. And I need a Constitution saving throw.
Con thing? Okay. I got a 13.
Cool, okay. So you take 1 slashing damage and 6 cold damage.
Okay. Wait, if I'm resistant to cold, then I take half, right?
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Nice.
Yeah. And you kind of like slap your neck as though it was a mosquito bite, and you just see this tiny little fairy, very white and blue-esque in their skin tone, with tiny little ears, just fly above your head and up, and you can't see it any further. And at this point, I'll get everybody to roll initiative.
Right on. How big is the space we're in right now?
It's pretty big. I'd say the tunnel is about 20 feet high, and then, you've got at least 100 feet length.
Okay.
50 going into further in and 50 out from where you were.
Cool.
I rolled a 20.
Cool.
I rolled an 11.
I got a 17.
Cool. Okay, so we'll be on Carol then.
After I just got bit. The rude. So it's above us, yeah?
Yeah, so you look up and you see a couple of these little sprite things. They all look as though they could be made of ice, but you're not too sure. One of them's holding a little bow. One of them's got just a pair of really spiky heels on. And one has a little, not really much of any weaponry, but a very luscious, little cape.
All right. Can I just, viciously mock one of them?
Sure.
That's a wisdom save.
Okay. Wisdom 18.
18? Okay. Saves, so then that doesn't hit, but I can attack again, so I will try to shoot it with my bow.
Okay, go ahead.
Yeah. Okay. 27.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay. What is that? 4, 5, 6, 7. So 7 piercing damage.
Cool. So you knock back this bow and aim it. Can I ask which one you're aiming at? Boots, bow, or cape?
Let's go for our fellow bow.
Okay, cool. So you knock it back and it just kind of takes it right up, and you pin it directly to the the ceiling of the ice, and your arrow just knocks it stuck, and that thing isn't moving anymore.
Oh.
Sweet.
Woo.
And then we will be on Dimitri.
Right on. So they're like 10 feet or so above us. Okay. So Dimitri is going to reach in a little leather pouch that he has on his side, and he's going to pull out 3 little pebbles that they kind of have this little kind of glow to them when he holds onto them. And he's going to chuck one of them at one of these little pixies.
Totally. Go for it.
All right. So oops, that was the wrong dice. A 19.
That will hit.
Cool. So it is 3 + 4, 7 bludgeoning damage.
Cool. Okay. And then one last question: boots or cape?
We'll go boots.
Cool. Yeah. So again, the pebble hits him, and it's just like you see the wind and everything knocked out of him as he falls to the ground.
Nice.
Right.
Barmek.
All right. On the last one, I will use Vicious Mockery.
Cool.
You're also kind of viciously mocking.
Yeah. That's a wisdom save from me, hey?
Yeah.
That's a 6.
Uh-huh.
How do I know if that?
Well, what's your
last
spell
page.
DC?
Yeah. Middle box on the last page.
Yeah, let me pull up your sheet. Hold on.
Spell
Sorry, what did you say? Spell
Spell
save DC.
spell save?
Yeah.
Yeah, should be at the top.
Yeah, I don't see it.
Top of the last page.
It's 8 plus your proficiency plus your spell saving.
So your spell save DC is
Spell,
17. So that does not save.
Alright, roll damage! Woo!
Oh yay! Okay. Wait, do I have to roll for this or
Yes. Yeah.
It's 1d4. Psychic.
no? Oh, it's 2.
Cool. Okay. What do you say to
And-
this pixie that is left?
Which one's left? Is it the one with
The one with the cape.
the cape? Clearly, you've never been an entertainer if you think that outfit's entertaining.
It kind of scrunches its face, and you just hear. Meow! And then. Okay, so then it's gonna try and attack you, Barna. And that'll be.
It has disadvantage, by the way, I think.
Oh, disadvantage? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Because of vicious mockery.
So that will be 16. Does that hit you?
Oh, yes, it does.
Cool. And I need a Constitution save.
All right. Cons. Oh, there it is. Okay, 19.
19. Okay, so you feel
Yeah.
okay. You could take 1 point of cold damage and 1 point of slashing damage as the cape, the little one flies towards your face and just like totally just whips the cape at your face. It's just a little bridge of your nose just gets, and it's just
Rude.
and then it's going to suddenly create a big fog cloud.
Oh no.
Rude.
So I'm supposed to remember how to do this. Okay, so you just feel a bunch of wind and snow flurrying up around you. It lasts for a few seconds. Everybody kind of just has to brace themselves against the ice for a second, and you look out, and the pixie is no longer there. The sprite, I should say.
Serves them right.
Did she turn into the snow? Wow. That's impressive. I can turn into stuff, but not snow.
You can turn into things.
Oh.
Tell me
didn't
you
know.
incorporated this into the act.
Well, of course. When the bird comes in, who do you think's the bird?
Wait.
I mean, I don't have a bird pet. Do you see a bird? We have no bird. I'm
was-
the bird. You didn't know that? Wow.
You're telling me this entire time, that annoying bird was you?
Ah, I love that bird character. I think it's the best on stage.
Well,
I love
the audience does go crazy.
Oh, wonderful.
Well, we should probably figure out where they went.
Oh, yeah, probably.
If we care, I don't know. They kind of hurt you two. Are you okay?
Oh, 'tis but a scratch.
Ah,
Oh,
yes.
good.
A tiny scratch.
Good.
Okay.
Do you sense anything?
Is there like a way to go deeper into this cave?
Oh yeah, you've by no means reached the end. It seems to just tunnel
Right.
and keep going.
Is it still like lit up like magically?
It's like less so. It's dimmer,
Okay.
but nowhere near dark.
Gotcha. Well, yeah, Dimitri would like to continue on if you two don't need any help or healing.
Yeah, I'm happy to keep going.
Cool.
Oh, wonderful. So you keep walking along here. You don't hear much of the jingling anymore. It seems like it is like faint, if at all, that you hear it. You go on and the cave bends a bit towards the left and then the right, moving along with the structure of the ice itself. And you keep going along, and you come to this one area that seems to open up like a big, much wider space, so it feels like almost a room. And there's no other way to describe this other than a prism. For much of the ice that you had seen, there's like a bit of snow on it, or it is blue in color. However, this one feels incredibly sharp and incredibly reflective. So as you look at it, you can see yourself clearly in it. It is not ice. It almost looks like a mirror. Almost a picture when ice is forming on a lake and it's like November and you can see yourself in it because it's just thin enough that it doesn't look solid. It looks like you. And so imagine as if you're in a diamond with all these sharp edges cutting up and up around you. It's a big egg-like structure with honeycomb kind of plates of ice all around you and no apparent exit.
I've still got it seems. Looking good, Barmac.
I've never heard of ice bees before. This looks like an ice beehive.
Now that you mention it.
It does. We're kind of stuck in here, aren't we? There's no exit.
Did it like close off? Are we like in? Are we
It appears to be a dead end. There is the way back out, but that's
Gotcha.
You're not stuck, as in like you can't, you cannot leave.
If I like go up to it and touch it, does it feel like ice? Does it feel like something different?
Yeah. So there's actually, let me describe a bit more specifically. There are 6 plates of, I'm gonna call them plates, but it's like the planes of straight up reflective ice-ish type stuff along those sides. So there's 2 along either side of the entrance, then there's another 2 along the side, and then 2 forming a point of an arrow up front. So, you go starting from the leftmost side and going clockwise, I'm just going to label them 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay.
So which plate are you going up to?
I am going up to. Let's roll a dice for it. 1.
Cool. Yeah, so you go up to it. It feels like ice, but you scratch it, and your scratch does not appear on the ice. You get the feeling of cold, and as much as ice can smell like anything, this does smell like ice.
Carol, can you look at this? Look at the ice. It's weird.
Oh, okay. I'll go look at the ice.
I mean, use your powers, and can you see anything? Can you sense anything?
Use my powers. Oh, I can. I have identify. I can identify it.
Aren't you still are you doing? Can you do detect magic?
Yeah, I can. I think I can also do that too. Yeah, I can also detect magic again. Would you like me to see if there's magic here, Dimitri?
I would. My marks aren't showing up, and it feels
It's just
like
because
ice.
you have small hands.
Well, Well, you do it then.
Okay, I'll scratch the ice.
It is so smooth you don't seem to make a mark.
Maybe it's not the small hands.
I have good hands. I have good hands.
Okay, I'll detect magic then.
Cool. What do you do as you detect magic?
What shall I do this time? This time, I'll just calmly play the lute.
So this this beautiful kind of lilting music starts emitting from this lute, and it seems to ring and bounce off of all of the walls, creating a nice kind of ring out. And Carol, as you do this, you can kind of see a bunch of, with your detect magic, a bunch of like shimmering lights in front of your face, and you can get the sense that this is the inherent place of the illusionary magic that is going on. Let me see what detect magic can do. Is it the school of magic? Isn't that it? Mm-hmm. Yeah. Yeah, but the whole place seems to emit this feeling. Can I have everybody make a perception check?
Yes.
11.
16.
18.
Cool. So, Demetria, you're kind of following Carol with your eyes as she's kind of walking around with this lute, looking up, kind of dazedly all over the place, and you notice that as she's playing more and more, there's a faint figure, what looks like a deer, coming out of plate 5, which is on the other side of the room.
A deer coming out of the plate.
It's not like it looks like it's in the mirror almost.
Gotcha. Does anyone else see this? Your music is
we all see
making this deer. It's pretty. But is it? I want to go try to touch it because I don't know if it's real or not. I mean, I'm really curious.
Cool. So you go and you look and you try and get to this this deer. Is anybody else going up there too, or where is everybody else?
Am I still detecting magic? Is that okay?
No, I think it's probably at the tail end that this starts happening. So.
All right, then yeah, I'll go look then.
Dazzling performance as always.
Oh,
Carol.
thank you.
Beautiful dear.
Kind sir.
Yeah, so you start, you all kind of go out there and you look at the the deer just seems to be getting closer and closer. You know, it doesn't look like a real deer. It looks, it's got a bluish tinge within it, but it almost looks like, and it continues to walk towards you. And then, let me just...
Oh my.
Barmek, you feel something cold on your shoulder. Just something...
I like instinctively like brush at my shoulder.
Yeah, so you feel it even more. And then a little bit more pressure comes at your shoulder again, just like a nudge almost. And at this point, the deer within the glass is very, very close to you.
Barmek like looks over his shoulder.
So you can see what looks like a deer that's either made of glass or ice. You can't tell, but it is very much there in the room.
Oh my lords! Everyone look! What is that?
Oh my god! It's so cute!
Cute!
Yeah, Dimitri's pretty awestruck at the magical ice deer. Does it seem like it's gonna does it calm? Is it kind of just standing there?
It's kind of standing there. It does a little trot back, and you can hear like a little clink of what would be like crystal on glass as it hops back a bit away from you as Barmet kind of, holy crap.
There is something unnatural going on in this cave.
What song did you play?
What song did I play?
Yeah, because you made that happen.
I did? I did not know.
Well, I mean, I was watching, and it seems like it got bigger, and you were playing, and now it's here.
I was just too into it. I didn't even notice. I was just playing Silent Night.
And then
Try to talk
Maybe
to
it likes your music.
The old Silent Night.
as you guys start talking, it starts to trot back towards where it came from. What you see is plate 1. If anybody is... perception check.
19.
Cool.
Oh,
You
Nice.
notice
Nat
that
20, yeah.
within the space of plate 5, you can see that deer that looked more real is off in its I just threw the dice off in its its own mirrored plane. So it's almost as if it's a reflection.
Is the other deer gone?
Yep.
Right, yeah.
Yep, he's skittered off into plate 1 and disappeared.
wow. This is...
Were they the same deer? Did they look similar enough to think they were the same deer?
Yep. Yeah, one was just made of glass.
This,
Well-
I don't know.
Carol, can you play a tune while I stand in front of the mirror? Maybe I can be a swanky ice tiefling.
Okay. What old carol would you like?
Oh, Christmas tree.
Okay.
A classic.
Classic.
Okay. I'll start playing on Christmas.
Cool, so this very kind of somber-ish, it is coming from a lute version of "Oh Christmas Tree" kind of emits from here. Which plate are you standing in front of?
Plate 3.
Plate 3. Cool. Awesome. So as you start to hear the music, you kind of end up in this dazed state. You notice a bunch of birds come out in this mirror, and then can I get a perception check?
From all of us?
Just anybody who's standing in front of plate 3, so wherever you guys were standing.
I'm
20,
watching
not
this
nat,
very
though.
intently.
I'm busy playing music, so.
14.
Okay. And sorry, Roxy, what'd you get?
Oh, 20, but not natural.
Yeah, so these birds come out, and you see what looks like it's actually a little burrow. Looks kind of snow-covered as things are within this mirrored setting. And the birds are all glittering within the mirror. Dimitri, as you go, like you look behind as you would have if from like the angle where you would have seen the deer come from if you were in front of plate 5, you look at the same direction, which is actually at plate 6. And within that, you see a few ice glassish kind of birds appear on the floor in front of the plate, and you see a very real door that looks the same as what the burrow looks like. I'm assuming if you guys are talking to each other, it looks very similar to that. It looks like there is now suddenly this thing here.
I just kind of put my hand through it to see if it's real, and does anything happen to me?
Nothing happens. In fact, you start
Cool.
you start moving into the door.
Oh, wow.
Like,
Oh my god, you guys!
against my
No,
will?
not against your will. No, there's just nothing there to stop you. Right where there used to be where this used to be this plate that would stop you from going further, there's just nothing.
Right. Okay. Do I see anything interesting in there?
It's dark.
It's dark. Well, that's interesting because everything else is light. Well, do I sense that this is gonna go away if or is this kind of like a permanent thing?
Perhaps if you stop looking at it, it might.
Well, can I roll an insight check? I don't. Yeah.
What in particular are you trying to glean?
I just want to have a feeling if this is either if this is the way we should go, or if this thing is like I said, if this is gonna like stay around,
Right.
Or
Totally.
should I get out of this dark cave before I get trapped?
Yeah, for sure.
All right, a 21.
Cool. You don't get the feeling that this is dangerous. This feels like, within your experience of doing some adventuring, this feels like just a way of keeping most people out. People can stare at things for a long time, and people being mostly self-absorbed would just stare at themselves. But finding something beyond themselves within the mirror allows you to actually gain something beyond yourself, which is, in this case, an exit.
Cool. I would like to gather the other two and see what they've found out. But I feel very strongly about going back into this cave area.
Do you have any more of those glowing stones? Maybe we could throw one in further and make sure it's not gonna eat us alive.
Well, I can try. They don't really, I don't know if they're gonna really be able to show us much. But I can try.
Well, you have any more berries? Not for throwing, but
You're always
Getting a little
hungry.
It's been a long voyage so far.
So yeah, Dimitri just holds. Dimitri also has kind of a weird head garb on. Like he has these like really small antlers tied to his ears on his head. So it's like yeah, they're like they're not his, but he likes to wear them. But he like reaches up to his antlers, and these berries just start to like form on the tips of these antlers, and about 10 of them form, and he just picks them off and just hands you all of them. Just hold on to them. It's okay. I can do it again. I can do it again. And so those berries actually they restore 1 hit point.
Oh.
If you eat
sweet.
them. It's an actual thing. Yeah.
Alright. I'll restore one then.
Yeah.
I give like 1 or 2 to Carol.
Oh, thank you.
Only 1 or 2 though.
So what happened in your shiny wall?
I saw some birds.
Birds.
Honestly, I was expecting more.
I was playing music, so I didn't see anything.
Well, in this one, it seemed like it went into a dark cave, but then I got kind of scared, I guess, and then I wanted to bring you two in there. I think this is the way we should go.
Oh, you didn't want to be alone?
Splendid!
It's dark. It's really dark in there. I can't see very well in the dark.
Oh, okay, we'll come.
Thank you. And you're big. I'm not very big.
I know, you can ride on me again. You can ride on
The
my
door is not big enough to do that. The door looks big enough to fit Dimitri comfortably. You two will have to army crawl through the door.
Pain.
I forgot to mention it's a my size door.
Time to army crawl.
I think Dimitri would feel a little bit more comfortable. It's like a little den.
Yeah.
I'm feeling.
Like it looks like the burrow that Roxy's character saw in that mirror with the birds.
Totally.
Oh, okay. Well, I won't be going first, but I do think we should start going. So, who feels most comfortable?
I can go. I can move the best in such a tiny space. But stay close behind in case I need your eyes.
Okay.
Always here for
Close
backup.
behind him then.
Awesome. Yeah. So, Dimitri, you get through, no issue at all. Who's going next?
I guess
Ladies
I can.
first.
Okay. Yep. I'll go next.
Cool. Just cause, give me an acrobatics check to get through this tiny door.
Good thing I got good proficiency in acrobatics. 20. Can I math? 22.
So like, you're about making things entertaining. You actually take a few steps back and like make it like a slip and slide on this ice and just.
Okay. Let's go.
Yeah, and you kind of rocket through. You manage to like stop yourself as the ice doesn't go very far past in here. Turns to rock, but you get it and you like make a nice landing, do the perfect gymnast like perfect 10 thing.
Bravo, bravo.
Thank you.
And then Barmek will get you to do the same.
I got a 23.
Cool. Yeah. Again, saying you're taking your cues off Carol.
I will not be outdone.
Cool. So you get in there, and I take it, Dimitri, you don't have dark vision, right?
I don't have dark
Okay.
vision. I have some keen sense though. What is it?
So as a tiefling, do I just have dark vision?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Okay. So I was like, I don't know if I took that.
Never mind. I'm not thinking of the right thing.
Okay, no worries.
I can't. Yeah, I can't see or I can. Yeah. Nope.
Yeah, so it's not penetrating darkness or anything, especially because you still have a light source from the mirrors behind. You look backwards and you see just it looks like you're looking inside a crystal. So there's a bit of light. But this tunnel continues. It gets much taller very quickly, so it'll be comfortable for all. And it continues down along. You can see from the little light you have that there are little bits of water that has turned to ice running along and through the rock here. But not nearly as much as there was before.
Okay.
Okay. Do I sense anything in here with us?
Not at the moment, no.
I'm scared.
Well, I can't smell anything.
You're scaring me.
You're scaring me too.
Well, no. We're fine.
Are you sure?
Well, I mean, I think so.
Well,
Okay, if you feel safe. So wait, what can we see?
Oh, much the same. You can just see a little bit further down the tunnel. It looks like that this, it almost looks like veins of water are along this deep tunnel. I mean, I say water, but it is ice. Nothing is flowing here. It's all very cold. As you are standing there, though, you do hear a little... And you look behind you and you just see the little sprite that gave you a bit of trouble and was just like is banging on the door and can't figure out how to get to you guys. Looks a little mad and just like crosses its arms and then just like just staring at you.
Damn. Okay. We made the little sprite angry, guys.
Well, they bit you.
This is
deserves
true.
it, that one.
Yeah.
My nose will never be the same.
We were just trying to help that poor gnome.
I know. I can't believe you took money from him.
Oh, 1 gold piece is hardly anything. Honestly, it's doing him charity. Look, I'm keeping his essence alive through my performance. We'll dedicate one to him, okay? Stop
Okay.
guilting me.
What do you call him? Ice gnome. The Ballad of the Ice Gnome.
That's good. Does anyone have any paper?
I don't write very well. Small hands.
I do not.
Well, I'll have to commit this one to memory.
Alright, well, do we want to keep heading down the tunnel?
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Cool. Can I get a marching order?
I'm in the back.
I mean, I can see, so I guess I can go in the front if you want.
Yeah. Now that you can actually
You walk?
walk.
Yeah.
upright, yeah. Dimitri would want you to go first.
Alright, I'll go first.
Cool. Yeah, so you walk along the tunnel. Everything seems to be very, very quiet and very still. It gets slightly darker as you keep going forward, but there's no sense of going down or even up. Everything seems to be just very flat in its as you're walking. And you keep going and going. As you're walking, you guys notice that the ice gets a little bit more pronounced. What was just small little veins is now encompasses the whole ceiling, but is not the glacier that you were seeing. You know, suddenly there are a few icicles from the ceiling just dripping, not dripping, but they just drip down as they froze, obviously. And you keep walking and walking. Does anybody have any, sorry, Dimitri, you said you had some sort of sense?
I don't think that I was right
Okay, no worries.
with that. That was wrong. Sorry.
No problem at all.
So does it look more sort of natural now? Like more natural looking cave, or?
Yeah. I mean, the ice is still vividly blue. Not like the others, like the mirror glass ice that you saw.
But still
I would like to
sort of
scratch
magical.
this ice.
Awesome. Yeah, you can totally scratch the ice. You feel a little
My
bit
scratch mark remain.
and some little bits of ice shards flop into your hand.
Dimitri feels relieved to be around natural ice again. He wasn't very trusting of the weird mirror ice.
The mirror ice was fine. You just had tiny hands.
Well, you couldn't do it either.
I wasn't trying hard enough.
Fine.
Vicious mockery.
Oh man. Okay. So you keep going for let's say call it half an hour or so. And again,
Oh, wow.
much of you feel like you traveled quite a bit of distance. Most of the ice just seems to keep forming along the top. As you keep going, it goes from the point of where it gets darker and darker to starting to get a little bit lighter. Not much. Certainly not what you were dealing with before, but you are quite... Dimitri, you're relieved that you can see normally again.
Totally. Is this like... do I think this is natural light or magical light?
Yeah, you can probably distinguish it. It feels like more natural. So
Okay.
you're close to the edge of where you think you need to be. Can I
Okay.
get everybody to make a perception check?
Of course.
13.
Okay,
12.
cool. So you guys start to hear a rumbling from above you.
Is that your stomach again?
It could be.
Barman, can you not?
Happens to not be this time.
Oh, it's not you?
Oh, come on.
I have to slowly take a peek upwards, you know?
So you can see the icicles are starting to shake a little bit. They shake, and they're starting to shake a little bit more violently.
You guys,
I think we should run.
I think we should run.
Yes, run.
Let's run. You can hop on my shoulder, please.
Oh no, I can run. I'm good at. I can run.
Oh, you're good at running. Okay.
So everybody starts plowing forward. A few of the icicles just behind you, and then you see from above you again something. This ice is starting to crack and mold into a shape, and you see as you're running, you kind of have to stop for a second because this ice on the ceiling is now coming down in front of you in a very big humanoid form, and I need everybody to roll initiative.
Oh no.
Yes.
Oh, 7.
Nat 20.
13.
21 for me.
Sorry, and Carol?
13.
Okay. So yeah, you see this giant ice elemental just essentially grow from the ceiling as this ice moves and cracks down. You can feel every squeak of what would be joints as the ice rubs together as it pulls itself down and just snarls at you. And Dimitri, you were gonna go first.
Oh my goodness. Okay. I would like to cast Enlarge Reduce on the elemental.
Okay, go ahead.
So it's a con save for you with this spell save, so 60.
That does not make it. That's 11.
So I want it to go smaller.
Okay.
Yeah.
So it gets reduced one class size, right? Okay.
Yep.
Cool. So now this creature is large.
Great. And then I want a bonus action wild shape into a giant scorpion.
Okay.
And then I'm good. Wait, so how close are we? How close is this thing to us?
You got a fair amount of distance, probably 30, 50 feet.
Okay. Yeah, I'm just gonna hold my ground there as a scorpion.
I have to know how do you two react, given that you didn't even know this one could go into a bird.
Birds now scorpions?
Oh my
What's
goodness. So this man can turn into everything. I thought he was just a mouse.
Next you're gonna tell me the crocodile in our act isn't a real crocodile.
Oh my god. Is he the crocodile?
Oh my gosh.
Okay.
I've been bamboozled.
Yeah, sorry, which one of you rolled the 13? It was either... Yeah, okay,
Me.
yeah. So it's Carol's turn next.
Okay. Can I try to cast confusion on it?
Sure.
It is a wisdom
A
save.
wisdom save. A 7. I got a 7.
Ooh, okay. So hold on, I need to read. I don't know what's happening. So, okay, so it can't take reactions and must roll a d10 at the start of each turn to determine its behavior, and I'll send you what happened. Because there's yeah, I'm gonna just send you the list so you don't have to search
Solid.
it up.
Okay.
And then for my bonus action, I will give Dimitri a what's it called? Bardic inspiration thingy? Yeah, the dice.
Cool.
Yeah, I'll give him one.
So how do you inspire this scorpion in front of you?
Just be like, I didn't know you could turn into a scorpion, but go off. Here you go.
So he's still got tiny little antlers tied to his head.
Yeah, so you
So you know it's me.
you cast this confusion spell, and like this elemental kind of looks dazed at you guys, just like, oh. And we'll be on Barmek's turn next.
Alright. So how long does the confusion last?
For like a minute.
Oh, I assume
Okay,
I get to make a
so-
save. Also, did you send me the list?
It's in the general chat.
Yeah.
Barmek is gonna draw his rapier and try to slash at the creature.
Cool. So you run up and you go in and you take a and roll to hit.
Alright. So that was I rolled a 20 for hit, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so 27.
Yeah, that hits.
Alright.
Wait, did you roll a 20?
Yeah, I rolled a 20.
Oh, it's a crit. Oh,
Then.
okay. So double the dice for your damage.
Yay! Okay. Alright. So, the first one's a 1, not great. Oh, but the second one's a 7!
Okay.
Ooh.
And then what's the
So-
modifier on your rapier?
And then plus 3. So,
So 11.
11.
Great.
Nice.
And how does Bardic Inspiration work?
I believe. Yeah, go ahead. Uni.
It's like a bonus action,
Mhm.
right? And then you can give it to someone and they can use it on one of their checks.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. I will give Carol a Bardic Inspiration.
How do you inspire Carol?
Thank you.
Get him!
Nice, thank you.
And as your rapier kind of connects with this ice, you see it kind of forming and you take 3 cold damage.
Okay.
And now it is Mr. Elemental's turn, so now I need to roll a d10.
10.
Okay.
Yeah.
He just stands there, very confused. He's just like,
We like that.
Good
oh
one,
my
Carol."
god, what is happening? There's a scorpion, and we'll be on Dimitri's turn.
All right. Yeah, I'm just gonna scuttle up to it, and I get this giant scorpion gets 3 attacks, 2 claw attacks, and 1 sting attack. So I'm just gonna do all of those on it. All right. 2 claws. A 21 and a 23.
Those will both hit.
All right. So then it is 11 total from those 2 claw attacks. And then the sting attack, I rolled a 23 as
That will
well.
also hit.
Nice. So D10, where are you? Sweet. 12 piercing damage, and then a con save from you.
Cool.
DC 12.
Okay, so 12 damage. And then a con save. I got a 9, so that fails.
All right, so it is 22 more poison
Holy
damage.
crap!
Ooh.
That's what I like to see.
Very good. So as your claws and your tail both touch this this ice, you do take 12 cold damage. As the frost kind of
Alright.
permeates your body a little bit.
Sure.
But oof.
Well, if I do say so.
Carol, go ahead.
If I'm
Get 'em.
concentrating, then I just keep concentrating, right? Or
Well, you can cast another spell that doesn't involve
I
concentration.
can cast. Oh, okay.
You can also attack.
I can
while
also
holding
attack.
yeah,
Oh,
you can
okay.
you can attack while holding concentration.
All right. then I will, shoot my bow.
Solid.
Shoot my
Yeah.
bow. Yeah. Okay. So I got a. Can I math real quick? 24.
That hits.
Hits. Beautiful. Okay. And then I can add the die you gave me to the damage, right? Or depends on the college. I don't remember.
Yeah, what college of Bard are you?
Which one did you take?
Lore.
Warcaster?
Oh, so no.
Oh, okay, yeah.
I don't think I can, right? Yeah. So then the damage is 12 piercing.
Oh, solid. Okay.
Yeah.
Nice.
Barmek.
Alright. Since they're still confused, I'll another slash at the side. So. Okay. So I got a 22 to hit.
That hits.
Alright. And then. 5 damage.
Okay.
Yeah, it's not 22,
No.
but it's a contribution.
And you take 5 cold damage.
Oh man, I'm glad you guys are here.
Okay, so I realized I forgot to roll the wisdom save. So
Oh, at the end of the
Yeah.
other turn?
that's
frick,
that's
yeah.
17.
That should save, I think. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah.
So it is no longer confused.
Yeah.
So at this point, it is going to take a huge breath in. You feel the wind ruffle everybody's subsequent hair, or I guess, I don't know. Yeah, antlers. As this thing breathes in, takes the deep, and then just. And I need
Uh-oh.
Oh my.
everybody make a con save.
Yeah. 14?
8.
I also got 14.
Okay, and then Barmek, sorry.
8.
Okay.
Oh no, that's not good.
Sounded like a lot of dice.
It's not, anyway, it's fine. It's fine.
Oh, it's fine as I hear multiple dice rolling on the table. It's fine. It's fine.
Don't worry about it. We'll be
You guys are
fine.
gonna be fine.
Okay.
So that is 22 damage to each of you.
Gee whiz.
Wait, is it cold damage?
Yes, it is cold damage.
Nice.
And then that will be its turn. So we're back to Dimitri.
Okie dokie. So I'm standing right in front of this thing. How is it looking after all the fighting?
Gosh, you guys have done
So
quite a
far.
bit. Like it's still holding
Nice.
strong. Like
Okay.
you definitely haven't whacked all the ice off yet, but
Okay.
you know you did something.
Okay.
I hope.
I think I want to just attack it again because I can.
Yeah.
All right. Where you go, Scorpion? Everywhere.
Smack him.
All right. 2 claw attacks. One is definitely gonna miss, but a 21 and a 7.
21 hits.
Okay. So that is going to be 10 damage.
Okay. Okay.
And then the sting. Oh hell, nat 1.
Oh, well, that really doesn't hit.
God, yeah.
The good thing about that, though, is you don't take as much cold damage because you missed. So you only take
Right.
3 cold damage.
All right. 3 cold damage, and Dimitri wants to move away from this thing and hopefully like behind it or out of its whatever it did
Sure.
to us, cold breath.
Yeah,
or
you can
whatever.
totally move behind it. I'd say you're probably small enough of this thing you could like between the legs and not get out of its attack range, so that's fine by me.
Great. Cool. Yeah, I don't want to do anything crazy. I just don't want to get blown out. But I think that is, unless I can do any bonus stuff. Oh yeah, no, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna use a bonus action to expend a second level spell slot, so I get 2d8 hit points back.
Solid. Okay.
And then that is going to be my turn.
Great. That makes us on Carol.
Nice. I was, I'm ready to heal my team. Just in case. I will use Mass Cure Wounds and heal both of them for
Sweet.
3d8, and I'll roll for that. Hold on. Wait, do I roll for it?
Yeah, you do.
Yeah. Okay. So you guys get 18 hit points
That's amazing.
That is beautiful.
back. Beautiful. And I will use my extra attack to shoot it with my bow.
Solid. Cool. Go for it.
Alright. Ooh, I don't know if this hits. Let me do math quickly. 13.
That does not hit.
Yeah. Okay. That's
Yeah,
it.
so you take just take a moment and you just start singing this amazing Christmas carol and you just fill everybody's hearts with joy and it just actually works.
It actually works for once.
Barmek, it's your turn.
Alright. I'm going to cast Hypnotic Pattern.
Okay.
Nice.
What kind of save is that for me?
I will. I can't tell, so I will paste it. What it does.
Wisdom save, okay.
Yeah.
Hits a 3.
Oof. Yes.
Okay. So suddenly you see a bunch of things that could be mistaken for northern lights or just anything. Actually, oh goodness. I'm gonna make you can rethink this if you want, but you were standing within and a lot of you are standing within 30 feet of where you're centered through the spell if it's on the elemental. So you would all need to make a wisdom save.
Aw. Okay.
Oh.
What's a scorpion's wisdom? No, I can use mine. Never mind. I can use mine. Great. That makes me feel better.
Well, I'll roll because you already did.
13.
I got
Oh,
12.
you don't have to, Roxy.
Wait, Roxy, you don't have to.
I don't know. I'm charming myself.
I got 17.
Okay.
I don't know what the thing is,
Yeah,
though.
the AC is 70, so I think you're fine, Carol. Dimitri, on the other hand, you suddenly are just totally amazed by this light show. It's just it's quite
This creature got big again then. My concentration is totally broken. So this creature got just doubled in size.
Oh my god.
Yeah.
but this creature is also just totally dazed.
But still, it's... Yeah, okay. Alright.
And I will give my bardic inspiration to Carol again. Since she's not dazed.
So this elemental's incapacitated. So all I can do is see a roll if it comes out of it. Or no, the spell ends if it takes damage or someone else uses an action to shake the creature out of stupor. Okay. So I don't think... Do I even get to make a save? This is the question.
Oh, I guess
No, not until somebody damages it would it affect it. So it totally is just standing there.
Alright.
And then we'll be on Dimitri's turn, but Dimitri also can't do anything.
Alright.
So, Carol.
Hi. Can I go run and shake Dimitri?
Yeah.
Am I charmed? What condition am I under?
Well, charmed by the spell, you're incapacitated.
By the gotcha. Okay.
I'm gonna go shake.
So you go and shake the antlers on the scorpion, just like,
Hey, buddy, wake up.
I'm like pinching at the lights that aren't there, and I'm like, I don't think scorpions can really speak, but I give you a nod.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Carol, you still have a bonus action if there's anything you can do.
Yeah, I'll inspire Barmick and be like, you got this, honey.
Okay. Thank you, sweetie. Wait, so if I hit the creature, it'll go out of the trance? Okay, so I think for now...
You can just wait one turn.
Yeah, I'm just gonna chill.
Solid. Okay.
It's very
So this
sharpen
elemental,
my
it's hard to
weapon.
describe. It looks like it is started mimicking what Dimitri was also doing. He was just kind of like trying to touch the light. It's actually bending the light within the ice of its hand. It's like oh my goodness. But it is really not interested in you guys anymore. It's totally about these lights.
Nice.
Awesome.
So it is Dimitri's turn.
All right.
Might as well go murder it.
I think Dimitri would probably just go up and try and hitting it. He doesn't really know what spell is going on, but yeah, he wants to just get rid of the threat.
Solid.
Yep.
All right. So claw and stinger coming at you. Oh my
22.
goodness.
22.
I don't know this time. So that would be a 12 and a 13.
Those don't hit.
Yeah, so the claws miss. 21.
That hits.
Cool. So Constitution save from you, Stinger.
That saves.
All right. So you're gonna take 11 total piercing damage, and then half of this. Eight.
Half of 8? Okay, so
4.
No, half of 16. So
solid, okay.
Oh.
I was like, I don't know if that's half already or not.
Yeah.
No, you're all good.
Yeah, it is.
Cool. So with that, the creature kind of shakes its head and just kind of like, and turns around and just,
Don't like that sound.
and Carol.
Hi. Can I try to confuse him again?
Sure. That's a wisdom save.
Wisdom
Somebody's
save.
figured out these things aren't too wise. Oh god, it fails.
Yay! Okay, then it's the same as before, and then I will just use my extra attack to shoot it with a bow again.
Cool. Go for it.
What, a 20, not natural.
Yeah, that hits.
Okay.
Get him.
So 10. 10
Cool.
piercing.
So with that, like a huge chunk of ice just like and like onto the floor next to it. It doesn't really seem to care, oddly enough.
Okay.
Barmek.
All right. Now the swing of the sword. So that'll be a 23
That
to
hits.
hit.
Nice.
Ooh.
Sweet. And then that will be 10
Cool.
damage.
Yeah, again, another, this is with your rapier, right? Cool. So you take 6 cold damage. And then another big chunk just off. Again, it doesn't really seem to mind. But now I get to roll to see what this thing does.
Fun.
Okay, I love this so much. Cool. Okay, so suddenly this creature just starts barreling away from you guys directly into the tunnel where you were, just like full tilting, collides with the wall, like a little daze, like when you run a bull into a fence or something. Like, but you all get opportunity attacks.
Awesome.
Sweet.
I'll shoot with my bow again.
Cool. So yeah, Carol, will have you go first, and then we'll do Dimitri and the Marmok.
Okay. I rolled an 18.
That hits.
Okay, so 9. Here.
Solid. Okay. Dimitri.
I rolled a 5.
That does not hit, unfortunately. The lights are just too much in your brain still. Like, you think you see one, and it's just like, oh my god, I want to touch it.
My claws are just like clicking now, just because, yeah. And I'm not in sync with my scorpion self.
Marmot.
I got a 10.
That does not hit either. But now we're back on Dimitri's turn.
Okay, how far away is this?
It's about 30 feet away from you guys.
30 feet away from all of us. It's not by any of us.
No, you guys are all clumped in the same spot.
Right. Okay. Yeah. That's right. I'm gonna come out of my wild shape, and I'm going to, like, my little antlers on my head. There's gonna be this like spark that starts to like happen in between the 2 antlers, like some like Tesla coil shit. And I'm gonna cast Thunderwave at 5th level, which I need a Constitution save from you, but I get to roll 6d8 for this.
Oh, man.
Go on. Oh my god. I rolled a 2.
Fail. Yeah. All right.
Yay.
Let's see.
Let's go! Big damage!
All right. 30.
So with this big whoosh that emanates from these antlers, it's just like a ripple shock wave that goes against this elemental. It kind of turns its head before this sound wave just shatters this into millions and millions of pieces, and it just and you have a pile of snow.
Woo! Nice job!
And as that sort of settles, you feel rumbling within the mountain.
No.
More rumbling.
Oh.
No.
And looking, you see a couple of rocks are just starting to fall. Looking behind you, though, there is a very clear exit.
Run
I'm
now.
running to the exit. I'm running to the exit.
I'm gonna wild shape into like a dog or something that can run faster than me.
Yeah, y'all book it out there just in time to see everything just sort of and crumble behind you.
Well, I come out of the dog. I think that was kind of pointless. But that's okay.
But it was fun.
Yeah.
It was fun. Are we outside?
You are outside,
now?
yes.
Oh wow. Is it like snowing? Is it what's?
Yeah. So you kind of tumble as you go running a little bit down this hill, and it's all snow and very grassy, and you kind of come to your senses of, and much like the map shows, that the town where the festival is happening is actually just down the way. You can see every tent red and green and a little bit sometimes yellow and pink is just being set up for whatever's happening this evening.
Just in time for dinner.
We made
We're
it!
there. We made it.
We made it!
Wow.
I'm gonna run to the town.
Carol just up and books it. Completely running without a care. And yeah, you get there. It's very bustling, and despite the traumatic moment of ice that just was like your whole life for a while, you welcome the smells of cinnamon and candy that are just wafting in and out of this town. There's a bunch of people there already.
Awesome.
We should definitely put this into our performance somehow.
We should.
Tale of the Scanome.
It's amazing.
Dimitri took his shield and he like sleds down to the town. And he like scurries off to a tent and gets finds like some mead or some ale or something, and yeah, he rushes and just gets that. Just starts, chilling at the festival. He's very
Yeah, the meat that you get has like a candy cane in it, and it's all very festive.
Festive.
Yeah, you can see there's a bunch of people. Some people are opening some magical Christmas crackers that, have little bits of, one kid opens it with another kid and dancing lights pop out of it. Everybody's just very happy and very good here. You can see that there's the stage where you will be performing later this evening. But you feel that you've got that in hand. If you can make it here, then certainly this performance shall be perfect. And yeah, if there's anything you guys want to do besides drink before performance, that's
Nope, I'm just gonna go drink with Dimitri.
Yeah. Wait for me.
awesome.
celebratory ale.
A little bit of eggnog in mine.
No eggnog in mine.
And so you drink, and then you head up for performance. You regale everybody with the tale of the ice palace and this poor gnome that this tale must have been. Everybody's got tears in their eyes as they're just hearing about this poor man. And one of you acts out the little pixies. Carol's just looking very confused as things keep hitting her in the neck as you all are performing this. Everybody enjoys it. It's a wonderful time, and we can definitely say that you have made it. And what a show you put on at the festival!
Yay!
Woo! And then I buy my gold gilded juggling.
Oh my god.
Absolutely,
Yes.
mission indeed accomplished. Y'all made it. Well, thank you, everybody. That was so
Kitty.
fun.
That was so great.
Yeah, thank you. That was incredibly enjoyable.
I want more excuses to play D&D.
We love it.
Thank you. Yeah, thank you, Caitlin, for
Yeah, of course. And thank you, all you nonsense gamers, for joining us. Be sure to subscribe wherever you get your podcasts, and we will see you next week with new episodes every Saturday. Woo!